Hello everyone! Today I'm going to talk to you about my new Dante build. I used to be a Revenant player, but now Dante is becoming my new main. And the Pseudo Exalted rework made a few big changes I'm going to talk to you about. First, the main build. Now, for the Aura slot, I have Summoner's Wrath because it gives summon damage to my Paragrims, but you can use Growing Power. For the Exodus slot, I have Preparation because at the start of the mission, I already want to be casting his 2-2-4, followed by his 2-3-4. Then we have Duration, and I have Archon Continuity because of an interaction with the Noctua I am going to show you later. Then we have Moderation over Message, Range with Archon Stretch, again because of the synergy we have with the Noctua. I find that Dante's base range with just stretch added, it's more than enough for me. I feel no need to put overextended because of the minus it has on strength, but that is up to you. Then I have Prime Flow for energy economy. This works well together with Arcane Impetus and Arcane Steadfast. Then we have All Strength with Blind Rage, Precision Intensify, and this is very important because Dante's fourth ability is here. Dante's fourth ability, its main utility. Then we have Transient Fortitude, and here the minus to duration is offset by Over Message, and then Energy Conversion. You could also put Augur's Secrets here if you want a more stable strength value. Then for the arcanes are crucial for Dante because we have Arcane Impetus, which grants a +2 ability strength and ability efficiency for each status effect from abilities. These abilities includes the Noctua. So we're going to mod the Noctua for status, so we are priming enemies and receiving a bonus to strength and efficiency. Then we have Arcane Steadfast, because I find it more useful than Energize. Since we want to be cast multiple abilities at once, I found that Steadfast has a better value than Energize. Then let's move on to the Noctua. Here comes into play the Archon Stretch and Archon Continuity. Archon Continuity because we have modded it for Toxin. And we have Multi-Shot. We use Amalgam Barrel Diffusion because the dodge speed counts and you can double stack this with the secondary. Then we have Galvanized Shot. I just put it here because of instead of the sure shot because I have some loadouts which use Noctua instead of subsuming. Then we have Accelerated Isotope and Magnetic Might for radiation and magnetic. Then we mod for Blast, Status Duration, Logor Secrets, and Toxin. Blast has another hidden effect for the Noctua. When the Blast status hits the enemy, the Noctua from the World Warden ability hits the enemy one more time, one more projectile. So with all this, the Exalted Rework brought the use of the Arcanes, and we're going to use Secondary Encumber. This will trigger more status effects, which will trigger more Arcane Impetus, and works well with the other galvanized mods we have for the primary or the secondary. Now let's talk about the Archon Shards. We have free casting speed, which is very important for Dante, and then I added more duration. Since the more duration you have, the less you have to recast the abilities. And for the Helmint, I just Helminted his first and put Roar. I do not use the Noctua for damage. It's good if you want to, but for my personal playstyle, I did not use the Noctua for damage. I just use it for priming enemies using his 2-3-4. So the rotation is as follows. You start the mission, you cast 2-2-4 for Overguard, followed by 2-3-4 for World Warden, and then you start shooting enemies. Once you shoot the enemies, you can proc Arcane Impetus, and then you can cast his 3-2-4 if you have the energy, and then just keep going. As you can see from this footage, I am playing high level Void Cascade, and I'm having no problems whatsoever managing the enemies. Also, a quick note on Archon Stretch. I put it because I have the Panzer Claws modded for electricity. So Archon Stretch can be procced from the companion, and this gives more energy economy for Dante. If you find this video helpful, like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed Dante too. You take care now.